All right, good morning, young people. Um, this is what I want to talk with you about today. What we're going to do is we're going to look at this standards exemplification table because one of the things that I feel is kind of important is that you understand the value, the academic value of the work that I'm giving you, right? One of the ways that we can do that is go check out the standards and see how well the standards are aligned and how they give you the opportunity to show some proficiency in those standards when you complete the assignments, okay? So this here is in focus. I put a copy of the standards in focus for you. We've already looked at these standards before numerous times since August, right? But it's there for you. So here's your chart, your table, pardon. There's a difference between a chart and a table, okay? So the table here, you got your project name in that column, the standards exemplified in this column, and then we have how the project exemplifies those standards in the final column. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of your projects right now, and I'm going to show you how to complete this table so you can get a good grade on it. All right. Again, I'm incredibly disappointed at how lonely I am in the teams throughout the day and how little work has been submitted by you all. You got to get to stepping because, again, this stuff is for real. All right, enough of that. Let's get onto this thing here. Okay. All right. So, like I said, I'm gonna give you an example on how to fill this table out so you can get a good grade. So, project name. For our example today, I'm gonna do how you living, whoops, in the U.S. All right. Well, now we're in this other column, the standards exemplified. If I read the directions, it says at least 4. Okay, so we got to find 4. I'm not going to do this whole one for you right now, right? But I'll give you a couple of examples. I'll tell you one thing, young folks. Okay, so each of your assignments requires some kind of writing. So you can bet that some of these writing standards are going to be applicable to every project. But you want to make sure that when you're looking at other standards, that you're doing the right ones, right? Because we got two kind of standards. We have the informational text standards, and then we have the literary text standards. Okay. Don't confuse the two when you're doing your work. All right. So, how you living in the U.S. is an informational text. Requires you to go and look at different information and put that stuff in. So let's see. Oh, well, shoot. This very first one applies to almost all of the standards. So I'll put in the nomenclature. That's a fancy way to say its name, right? And then it says that we want to give a little example. So what? Strong and thorough evidence. Bang. Okay, that's one. Now, how does how you living in the U.S. exemplify that standard? Well, what does it require to do? Requires significant reading and analysis from texts. It's that simple, okay? That's the first one. Let's do another example real quick, right? Okay, so mention the writing standards. Let's go and check them out real quick. Ooh, integration of knowledge and ideas. I bet that could be used for some. All right, so here we go. Write arguments to support claims in an analysis of substantive topics. Well, quality of life, and doing a global comparative analysis of that. That sounds pretty substantive, right? To take all that different information that you're going to be presented with and kind of synthesize it into stuff. Certainly, it looks like we got it right here. Okay, so I'm going to go laughs dot 910 dot w dot 1 lots of dots, and then brief description. What does it say? Right to support claims in an analysis. Okay, well, how does it do that? Well, shucks. The assignment requires a reflective essay based on the analysis conducted. All right, so you see how that works, young folks? So I want you to get to stepping. I want you to finish this project, this little assignment for me. As for right now, well, if you were paying attention earlier this morning, we put out some stuff about poetry, right? Within the past couple days, we put up a video lesson on how to do the NFL draft project completely and correctly. Did one for how you living also, and now we've done this, okay? And pretty soon you can expect some stuff about poetry to be put up onto the YouTube. But for now, young folks, this is me and Bellman, and we're out. Get to working.